Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video, let me know what you think. Y'all, I heard some people stating that Cassie did not file her lawsuit until she looked at what Diddy had did for Young Miami, and she got jealous because she never had that kind of success, and Diddy never put forth an effort to get her to the next level and make her into a real star. So with Cassie looking at Young Miami, she got jealous and decided to sue Diddy. And I respect everybody's opinion. I really do. Because that's all that we all have in the matter is our opinion. So I do respect everybody else's opinion. I just hate the fact that I hate they feel that way. I really do hate that people are coming with that angle, especially women. Well, whomever. I hate that they're coming with that angle, because at the end, when we all look at it, if we put ourselves in Cassie's shoes and listen and think about what all she endured at the hands of Diddy, and nobody knows what Cassie could have measured out to be outside of Diddy. I mean, it seems like she was in the right place. She was on the right road, because as we heard testimony from her ex-best friend, they were models, and they were making at least $1 million. So how can you say that Cassie wouldn't have been anything outside of Diddy, and that Cassie got jealous and decided to file her lawsuit, when Cassie is being stated that Cassie only received $20 million from Diddy and another $10 million from the hotel that hid the video, or was supposed to destroy the video from Diddy, kicking her, hitting her, and stuff like that. So imagine going through all of this stuff, and Cassie's going to need intense therapy, probably for the rest of her life. That $30 million that she received, she got to give her lawyers a chunk of that. So she don't get to keep all 30 million of those dollars. Cassie has, and for everything that she endured, I don't feel as though that $30 million was enough. I feel as though after hearing the testimony, having to relive it, and Diddy and trying to embarrass her in court with what she did or what he made her do, I feel as though she should have really she shouldn't have got shy of $1 million. I mean, $100 million. Cassie deserved way more than what she received, because the embarrassment that she has to go through for the remaining of her years, and then once her kids get of age and people start noticing who her kids are, when her kids get of age, and anybody that has any type of issues with Cassie or her, every time they have an issue, I can guarantee you that they're going to bring out something from her past and try to hold it over her head, try to use it against her. So for the rest of her life and the rest of her and her kids having to grow up knowing, hearing about what her mother and what their mother endured at the hands of Diddy, and nobody tried to help her. And then for Cassie to have a husband and have to walk I understand that her husband, he's there, he's in her corner, and big ups to him, because a lot of men would probably not be able to handle all of this, because it's a lot. It's going to be a lot. Cassie is an ex user of substance, so she's dealing with that. She was trafficked, and then to go through DV for over a decade, and people feel as though that $30 million is really enough. It's really not. Cassie will never, in my opinion, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't believe Cassie will ever be whole again, because she has a long way to go, in my opinion, of night terrors and reliving it and it's going to take a long while before this this story goes stale, because it was being brought up way before Cassie filed her lawsuit. Things were being leaked. The pictures that was sent to 50 Cent of Cassie performing, and him coming out talking about it, everything that was brought out, little tidbits, little driplets of information, pieces to the puzzle, and all the myths that were said about Cassie, about Diddy, and they're finally being brought to light. Cassie has to relive all of that again. And now with all of her business being put on the forefront, and people keep saying that it was a money grab. How was this a money grab when this man should, in my opinion, Cassie should have bankrupted him? The courts, when they read her allegations against him, and when he decided to settle within 24 hours, you knew everything in that lawsuit was true. So I feel as though they should have scratched out that doggone 30 million. And I don't care what he said, what anybody else said. She should have got along the lines of 100 million or more. I wish they could erase that lawsuit and tack on some more millions. Because how is it that Cassie endured all of this pain, all this suffering, and now have to go through all this embarrassment and all this scrutiny, and Diddy still, him and his family, if regardless if he go away or not, Diddy still has what they say, he still has about $400 million. So his family is going to be okay, because it's okay, because that $400 million is going to make sure that his kids continue to live in the life of luxury. Cassie and her family, $30 million. Well, not even really $30 million. I'm going to say 20 because again, she had to give the lawyers a chunk of that who helped her get it. So that $20 million that Cassie has, unless she can, make that work and flip it into some more millions, that's what Cassie has to live out her traumas, her therapy, everything. So I don't understand how people can sit up there and say that Cassie she filed her lawsuit only because she was jealous of what Diddy was doing for Young Miami. I feel as though that is so reckless. And like I said, everybody is entitled to their own opinion, and I respect everybody having their own opinion. But also, I just wish that people would actually look at and think about just what Cassie had to endure at the hands of Diddy. That's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.